Rob Frazier here. So, wanted to talk about buying traffic and why buy traffic, and especially why buy traffic from me. So, I've been doing a bunch of different things, and a guy I buy gold from, all this will make sense. A guy I buy gold and silver from, I had asked him the question, why did you get into buying gold and silver? And basically, he got into buying gold and silver simply because he was a collector and he wanted to eventually buy more gold and silver. So he got into selling gold and silver. What happens is you buy some, you sell some at a profit, you take some of that profit, you buy some more, and the more you do that, the more it starts flowing, and you can eventually get to a point where you can just take your profits that you are making off the top and end up buying more. So it's a self-funding mechanism to simply buy more gold and silver. I watched another video by a gentleman who got out of prison, talking about prison reform, coming back to society, the whole deal. And initially, he was using certain drugs, and so he wanted to buy more of those drugs, so he got into selling those drugs. And at first, this concept didn't make any sense to me, because I was like, well, shouldn't you just find ways to make money to buy more of whatever it is you want? So in the case of the one guy, gold and silver. In the case of the other guy, drugs. But until I started seeing this concept working for myself. So what happens is, so in my case, I wanted to buy more traffic. I used to use revenue sharing models to fund my traffic, and then trading to fund my traffic, but I'm just trying to find a more solid and legit way to continuously buy more traffic. So what happens is, so in the case of the drug guy, in case of the gold and silver guy, or in the case of myself, I would buy the initial batch of traffic, and I would use that for different things. So what I use it for is a generic offer. So, and kind of getting into another little topic here. If someone is on my team, so I'm in program A, and my team member is in program A. My team member in program A wants to buy traffic from me. So what I'm going to do is not sell him clicks from my email list that I'm promoting program A to. Does that make sense? That's a conflict of interest. So what I do to circumvent that is I buy traffic, I promote generic offers, generic what's called CPA offers, and if you're interested in how I do this, there's a course that I've gone through that has showed me all the ins and outs of that. And if you want that information, just leave the comment below the video or reach out to me. Or if I remember, I'll put it in the description of this video. So what happens is I buy traffic, I send it to a generic offer, and those leads go on one of my email lists. So when people on my personal business, my personal team, buy clicks from me, I'll send out their solo ad to that generic email list. I know, hand motion there. I'll send it to that generic email list. I will also do the same thing with my own business, my own personal business that I'm growing. So what I do, I buy traffic, I send it to a generic CPA offer. If nobody buys clicks from me, I take that CPA money and buy more traffic with it. People who buy clicks from me, I'll send their ads to that basic CPA list, if you will, and I'll also send my own capture page to that CPA list. So I'm building two lists. One is a generic list that I'll send your capture pages to, as well as my own. So I'm not going to screw myself, and I'm not going to screw you. We're getting the same clicks from my one email list. Okay? And then what happens is we're all using different list, different leads from that one list. Now, yes, they're all getting on my email list first because that's how solo ads work. A guy has a huge email list. You want to tap into his network, so you buy clicks from him. Now, going back, from buying traffic from Udimi, a couple of different things that I've noticed about it. And I'm going to just say this. There are certain vendors, I'm not going to say names, I'm going to just leave this generic. I'm trying to leave it very generic. There are certain vendors I know who do the lead stuffing thing. I know this firsthand because I've experienced this. How do I know? Because one of my funnels has one capture page, the person has to opt in, then they watch a small video, then it goes directly into another capture page that they have to opt into. When I buy traffic from some vendors on Udimi, not all, when I buy traffic from some vendors on Udimi, on my emails, as people are opting in, I can see when they opt into my first list, and I can see when they opt into my second list. If I'm getting real people opting in, there's going to be a time gap in between when they opt into my first list and when they opt into my second list. Okay? I should have brought maybe one of these videos, I'll pull up all of my emails that I get, because every time somebody opts into my list, I get an email saying, hey, so-and-so opted into your CPA list. Somebody opted into your personal business list, whatever. There's usually always a bit of a time gap if that's a real person opting in. Very rarely will a person opt in 1 second later or 1 minute later, immediately opt into the second page. That does not happen. And that does not happen over and over and over again. Trust me, because I've bought lots of traffic. And I myself go through funnels as well. When I opt into someone's page and it sends me to another opt-in, I'm not just going to immediately opt in. Like, opt-in, name, email, next page, name, email. It very rarely happens. It may happen once in a while, but what happens with a real person put in their name and email, they'll watch the little video, 2, 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes, maybe 7 minutes, and then they'll opt into your second list. I'm not suggesting doing this. I do this because, I'm kind of at a different level, but I don't suggest you doing this. But that's how I know that when I get a whole gang of people at 11 o'clock at night immediately opting into both my email list, I know that's a robot or a bot or a lead stuffing software or whatever. So they may be real emails, they may be not. I don't know, but I have experienced that with Udimi, and that is a fact. So, not talking bad about Udimi, just some of the sellers here. With me, I don't want to waste time. I want to buy more real solid traffic, real solid clicks. So I'm not going to do that to folks. But again, you can like this, you can hate this, you can love buying traffic, you can hate buying traffic. It's just one of those things. There's so many people come to me all different times. Hey, Rob, this guy really gets his traffic from here. Hey, Rob, this is how you really get traffic. Blah, 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 blah. And I just want to make buying clicks, buying solo ads easy, and as I want to use as much integrity as possible. Because I have been there. I've been broke buying robot clicks. And you're wondering why your traffic isn't converting, why no one's opening up your emails. Probably because it's fake. A majority of that is fake. And it's like the drug game, if you will. They get pure, and I hate to use the drug, story, but you get it. The guy, the supplier, gets pure Coke. Then he chops it up and adds 15%, I don't know, baking soda. What I don't know. He adds 15% baking soda, so he increases his profits. And then the next guy comes, gets the watered down 15%, and adds 15 more percent. So now it's 30% watered down. and then he sells it to the next guy, and he comes and he does the same thing. So now it's like 45% crap and then 55% real deal. So it's kind of the same way when it comes to these clicks. So any which ways, that being said, take it for what it's worth. I got a profile on Udimi, look me up. I don't sell that many clicks because I don't want to slam my list too much, but I am only selling top tier traffic, whatever you buy from me. My prices are as such. I may raise them just a little bit as I get more orders, but that's just a supply and demand thing. But I am going to keep it relatively as even as possible. But at the same time, I got to make a little bit of profit so I can buy more, because I'm always going to buy more. I'm buying traffic ahead of my traffic orders. If I sell 50 clicks a day, I want to be buying 500 clicks a day. Anyway, wrapping this video up, I got to get some water. Excuse me. My link will be below. You can buy traffic from me. My business link will be below, so you can join me. And I'll see you in the next video. Rob Frazier here. Wanted to add a little bit more to the end of the video. And I don't know if I said that before because I got off on a tangent. But it becomes a big co-op is what ends up happening. You buy clicks from me. I'm buying clicks, more clicks ahead of you. And so what happens is we end up our money all starts working together. So whatever it is we're promoting, if you're promoting something different, I'm promoting something different, it doesn't matter. What happens is this whole thing turns into a big traffic co-op. And the more people buy, the more I'm able to buy, the better quality clicks I can get, the better quality clicks you will get. It's better quality clicks we all will get. I'll buy from the absolute best sources that I know, and then I'm just basically spreading those clicks to whoever buys clicks from me. So it just becomes a huge traffic co-op. And anything you spend on traffic is a business write-off that will help you, especially when you start making money. So that being said, questions, comments, concerns, leave them below the video. I'm here to help you. Reach out to me. I will help you. However, I got a lot of people reaching out to me, so I may start doing a little consulting thing. I don't know. But if you're close to me, if you're in my Facebook groups, you get my coaching, my mentoring, that kind of stuff. So that being said, hopefully I remember to leave my Facebook link in the description as well, my Facebook group. Get in my group and reach out to me. Talk to you.